Hey there, thanks for joining me on Chocolate Pitney. Today I'll be showing you how I use one pack of braid in here to achieve these 3 looks on short 4C hair. So stick and stay with me and I'll show you how. For this hairstyle, I'll be using one pack of the pre-stretched Ghana braid in the length 40 inches. I'll also be using some eco styling gel as well as hairpins and hair ties. The first thing I'll be doing is sectioning the middle of the hair. That is where I want my ponytail to be. So I section that portion and I'm going to be adding styling gel in layers. This will cause the hair to hold onto each other like loving couple and it will not retract. So as you can see, I'm adding here as I go along and I'm applying gel between the layers. So if you have short 4C hair or any type of hair, once it is short, and whenever you catch it up in one go and then apply the gel to the outer layer, it retracts and go down and gets fuzzy and fat. You could try this technique, as this technique will cause the hair to stick together and it will not retract as easily as if you had not done this technique. As you can see, her hair is very coily. She has very small coils, very small curls, and it causes her hair to shrink easily. And so as I go along, I brush and I pull the hair, I brush and I pull the hair to stretch it and keep it together. Now I'm using a softer bristle brush to brush the edges. We can't use the harsh brush that I was using before to brush the edges. So I'm using the softer brush to brush the edges and to make it sleek and smooth and nice. Usually after this step, the client is placed under the dryer, or if it's done at home, you let it stay overnight and it will become dry and well set for the other step. However, I am doing this as I go along. I do not have the time to place it under the dryer, so I am going to just apply the hair. As said before, I'm using the pre-stretched Ghana braid in the 40 inch and this is the number 1. I'm going to use a head tie. If you have black, I think that's the best thing to use, but I only have a brown one, so I'm using the brown head tie to wrap the hair as snug as possible around her natural hair. I'm going to detangle her hair to make it as smooth as possible, and so it will lie flat under the hair that I'm going to use to wrap it. So I am taking just a small portion of the braid. I'm going to wrap it around her natural hair to keep it down. It could have been braided, her natural hair could have been braided and tucked under with a hairpin, but I am trying my best to avoid hairpins as they can be very uncomfortable. this is the end product, and it's a very beautiful ponytail. Now on to the second hairstyle. I am going to do a single braid, a very juicy single braid. At the end of this, I'm gonna fluff it so it can become even juicier. To add a little spice to this hairstyle, I am adding the golden accessories, some golden hair clip-ons, just to add a little spice to the hairstyle. There goes the end product. Now on to the third hairstyle. Hairstyle number 3. We have just taken out the braid, and now I'm going to do 2 loose twists, 2 regular loose twists, just to create a nice bun. And I'm going to wrap it around her hair or the hair tie and create a nice juicy bun. I'm going to secure it with a few hairpins. Should in case you try this hairstyle, you can wrap the hair however you want to and make it your own. There's my cute little cinnamon bun. As you can see, we did 3 hairstyles from 1 braiding hair. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so now and check out my other videos. Thanks again for watching. Bye.